Hey everyone, Joel here, Lockdown Life Lessons coming at you from the beach here in Greece. And I was scrolling through Facebook earlier today, and I saw these posts that have kind of been making the waves, making the rounds. It's this like album cover art, so like choose several albums that have influenced your musical tastes. So one of them that's been posted, my oldest brother put on there, was this one. It was this album art for an album called The Music Machine, and I remember this as a kid. It was basically this album of like children's songs that were a thinly veiled attempt at teaching values like patience and love and kindness and generosity. And one of the songs was just repeated again and again every time anyone in my family was impatient. It was the song on patience, basically. It was, have patience, don't be in such a hurry. When you get impatient, you only start to worry. And in my memory, the song was sung by a turtle, but to be honest, I really don't know what the character was that sang the song, but that song would come back again and again throughout my childhood. Well, I'm reminded of that again today, not only just because of the album art that my brothers posted on Facebook, but as I was walking back from the beach earlier today, right in the middle of the path was this giant turtle. It was probably about a 12 or 15 inch shell on this guy, and he just sat there right in the middle of the path. It just actually startled me. Like, I came around the corner and there's this big old rock of a turtle right there. And he just hunkered down and just waited for me to pass. He kind of retreated, pulled back into his shell, and I could see his little eyes poking out in the front. And I sat there and actually watched him for a long time, and I will confess I took a stick and I kind of poked him a little bit, see if I could get him to move, but he wasn't budging. He was just willing to quarantine himself inside his own shell for a little bit longer. And as I was walking back from the beach, I really was, in this state of worry. We've passed the peak in a lot of places around the world. Greece is opening up, Iraq is starting to open up, but travel restrictions are still in place internationally. And to top things off, to make matters worse, really, my work back in Iraq, they are thinking they'll probably have to cut pay, so it won't be paid as much. And so there's a lot of worry that came up. And as I was walking back, I just saw this turtle, and I reminded myself, have patience. Have patience. Don't be in such a hurry, because when I'm impatient, I'll only start to worry. And while it's easy for me to want to rush home and to rush back and to get back to the normal life that I had before, that's not going to be the case anytime soon. And that if I'm willing to play the long game, basically, to be the turtle in the race, slow and steady will win. And to shelter in place for a while, to just take it as it comes, day at a time, to have patience and not worry, because in the end, this too shall pass. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Bye.